Welcome to this virtual tour of the Department of Industrial Engineering at Stellenbosch University. In this video, we will provide you with an overview of industrial engineering at Stellenbosch University, and we will tell you a bit more about the value that industrial engineering can add to your career. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you will know a lot more about what an industrial engineering career encompasses, as well as to be excited about joining a department that is versatile, forward-thinking, and at the forefront of the industrial engineering discipline. Before asking why study industrial engineering, let's first look at what is industrial engineering. Industrial engineering is a discipline of engineering dealing with the optimization of complex processes or systems. The field of industrial engineering is concerned with the development, improvement, implementation, and evaluation of integrated systems. These intricately connected systems are made up of people, money, information, knowledge, equipment, energy, materials, analysis, and synthesis. Such systems and processes produces results that can be specified, predicted, and evaluated by consolidating mathematical, physical, and social sciences together with the principles and methods of engineering design. Industrial engineers therefore leave no stone unturned in their pursuit of improvement. Operations management and financial management are business-oriented disciplines that are at the heart of many approaches followed by industrial engineers. However, we follow a scientific approach by emphasizing mathematical rigor and quantitative analysis. In order to better understand the work lives of industrial engineers, consider the following assortment of practical jobs performed by industrial engineers. Industrial engineers are, for example, capable of reconfiguring airport check-in services so as to shorten queues and improve passenger satisfaction. Industrial engineers use mathematically derived concepts towards solving practical problems analytically. Another type of industrial engineering job is the design of more efficient car assembly lines, helping to save manufacturing costs. Another job is the streamlining of an operating room so that it is safer, faster, and easier to use. Industrial engineers are equipped with knowledge of industrial ergonomics and behavioral mapping, which can be a lifesaver, literally. The last example relates to the use of simulation, a powerful tool in an industrial engineer's arsenal. For example, industrial engineers can simulate urban cities so as to understand how cities are likely to evolve, which can support policymakers towards making better decisions. Hopefully by now, you have developed a better understanding into how many different yet useful possibilities that await when pursuing an industrial engineering career.
There are certain qualities that will further contribute towards the unique value proposition you as an industrial engineer can offer. The first differentiating quality is productivity and efficiency. Industrial engineers seek to optimize or improve systems or processes. Analytical thinking. Industrial engineers possess the ability to analyze and use scientific and engineering principles towards solving problems. Systems thinking. Industrial engineers adopt an approach to problem solving that considers viewing problems as parts of an overall system. Integrate physical and social sciences. Industrial engineers use engineering-based knowledge of mathematical and physical sciences whilst taking human factors into account. Economic sensitivity. Industrial engineers are known for their understanding of economics and the impact of decisions on the enterprise's economic well-being. And finally, management, focus, and ability. Industrial engineers are able to lead resources and projects, and also to advise on the management processes of an enterprise. This unique combination of qualities is what separates industrial engineers from any other discipline. It is also this unique combination that future-proofs an industrial engineering degree, especially so at Stellenbosch University. The value of industrial engineering is reflected in the achievements made by the frontrunners within the field. Let us look at a few of the most influential industrial engineers. Starting with the most famous of them all, Henry Ford, who is the founder of the Ford Motor Company. He is universally regarded as the father of modern assembly lines used in mass production. Another influential industrial engineer is Lillian Gilbreth, the so-called mother of modern management. She pioneered job standardization, incentive wage plans, and job simplification. Moving on to more modern times, Tim Cook is another distinguished industrial engineer. As CEO, he led Apple to the crowning achievement of being the first public company worth $1 trillion. In his early days at Apple, he made significant contributions by using his industrial engineering background to develop an expertise in managing supply lines. Another prominent industrial engineer is Meredith Weststaffer, a senior industrial engineer at Tesla. She manages the design and layout of the company's prestigious Gigafactory, which will be the world's largest factory based on footprint. It is quite clear that industrial engineers have made significant contributions both historically and currently. This is a trend that will only strengthen, as reported in various global market forecasts. Industrial engineering is certainly on the up. The fourth and even fifth industrial revolution will only increase demand. So far, the focus has been placed on industrial engineering in general and within a global context. Let us now turn our attention to industrial engineering in a South African context. According to statistical surveys, industrial engineering is regarded as one of the scarcest skills within South Africa, with abundant job opportunities in various industries. There are various sectors in which industrial engineers are sought after. These include manufacturing, consulting, retail, logistics, and fintech. Industrial engineers are sought after by many big companies such as Volkswagen, Deloitte, Takealot, Woolworths, Capitec, Discovery, and Allan Gray, to name but a few. It is apparent that industrial engineers have an illustrious portfolio of companies to choose from within the South African job market.
Let us now zoom in further and focus on the Department of Industrial Engineering at Stellenbosch University. This photo displays the entire engineering faculty of Stellenbosch University. Label number 2 indicates the location of the Department of Industrial Engineering, which is housed in a dedicated 5-level, newly refurbished, state-of-the-art building. Label number 3 indicates the location of our laboratories, which include a rapid product development lab, a reverse engineering lab, a quality control lab, and lastly, a metrology lab. Let us now turn our attention to the interior of the Industrial Engineering building. As mentioned before, the building is new and therefore offers a modern, inviting, and professional environment. Large classrooms equipped with high-quality projectors and advanced computers, which help facilitate an engaging teaching experience and empowers students to harness the benefits of technology-driven education. The building also contains secure open-plan working areas for postgraduate students, where they are co-located with other postgraduate students in similar focus areas, creating close-knitted collaborative research groups. On each floor, meeting rooms are available to students which can be used to discuss work with lecturers and tutors. Lecturers are situated in close proximity to both undergraduate and postgraduate students, who are therefore afforded more intimate and direct access to the intellectual offering of the building, certainly a catalyst for academic excellence. Our attention now turns to the undergraduate curriculum of the bachelor's degree in industrial engineering. Although the first year of undergraduate study is by and large generic between the different engineering disciplines, there is a discipline-specific module that serves as a differentiating factor. During the second semester of the first year, an introductory module is presented which covers a few fundamental themes of industrial engineering, such as industrial management, operations research, and quality management. The second year of the program exposes the students to elementary yet important domains within industrial engineering. For example, in the first semester, the module Engineering Economics 214 introduces fundamental notions of accounting, while Production Management 212 introduces the students to operations management, sustainability, lean supply chains, and materials requirement planning. In the second semester, the Industrial Programming 244 focuses on developing students' proficiency in Excel and other statistical programming languages, while Manufacturing Processes 244 introduces the students to key topics ranging from the shaping of plastics to mechanical assembly and additive manufacturing. During the third year, a great emphasis is placed on the central themes of industrial engineering. Manufacturing Systems 344 introduces students to network automation of manufacturing systems, while Production Management 314 teaches students important concepts relating to facility location, facility layout, and demand forecasting. Data Analytics 344 focuses on various fundamental aspects of data science, such as data mining and machine learning. Operations Research 345 introduces students to problem solving by means of mathematical modeling.
I'm now going to take you from our fourth year. Our fourth year, which is actually our final year, is focused entirely on industrial engineering related modules. Topics ranging from workstation and tool design to the development and implementation of information systems are addressed. Other important notions such as queuing theory, as well as the powerful tool of simulation, are also introduced. Organizational culture, conflict management, and labor legislation are also included in the final year of studies, which are central towards managing organizational behavior. The culmination of undergraduate program is represented by a so-called industrial project, but we all know it as the SCRIPSI. Students are required to apply their accumulated knowledge towards solving a real-world problem over the course of the final year. Projects range from the 3D printing of surfboards to the simulation of forest fires in conservation area. The Department of Industrial Engineering at Stellenbosch University focuses on diverse research themes, of each which represent the industrial engineering discipline as a whole. The research themes are operations research and decision support, operations management, systems modeling, engineering management, data science, and of course, manufacturing. Let's consider manufacturing in greater detail, which consists of three main sub-areas, and these are smart sustainable advanced manufacturing, macro manufacturing, and additive manufacturing. From the macro assembly of products to manufacturing facial implants using 3D printers, we've got it all and you will love it. The next major research area is data science, and this focuses on the development of innovative machine learning and optimization techniques to produce novel, efficient, and robust data science technologies for the use in industrial engineering. Application domains include forecasting, customer segmentation, product quality control, and supply chain performance prediction. Operations and supply chain management is another major research theme, which focuses on the main sub-areas, and these are physical asset management, supply chain management, and learning factories. Operations research is another major research theme, which is focused on the development of mathematical models and their incorporation into computerized systems aimed at supporting scientifically justifiable and effective decisions in industry. Some valuable real-world problems addressed by operations research include routing and scheduling decisions for fleets of delivery vehicles, employee duty roster or timetable decisions for the manufacturing and health sectors, shelf space allocation and inventory decisions for retailers, crop irrigation and agriculture pest control strategy, and lastly, optimal facility or production plan layout. The last major research theme is engineering management, which consists of enterprise engineering, sustainable systems, health systems engineering, and industrial policy and beneficiation of minerals. Overall, problems addressed in this research theme range from conceptualization novel, engineering-based solutions, to challenges faced by the healthcare sector, to the analysis, development, and evaluation of inclusive innovations. According to a recent survey by the South African Institute of Industrial Engineering, almost a third of industrial engineers have a postgraduate qualification. Fortunately, our development offers both a diverse spectrum of research themes and a selection of top academics that are at the forefront of their fields. Our departments boast over 20 lecturing supervisory staff, of which a vast majority are professors or have doctorates. The following postgraduate options are available at our department. They are a postgraduate diploma, a structured master's, a research master's, and of course, a PhD. We just want to conclude by saying thank you for watching this virtual tour of our field of study and our dynamic department. We hope that you can now make an informed decision regarding your possible pursuit of an industrial engineering degree, of course, at Stellenbosch University. For any additional queries, please contact the following staff, or you can visit our website as shown on the screen. We look forward to welcoming you to our industrial engineering family. Thank you.